Many of us, robots still seem like they only belong in sci-fi movies, but they're out there in hundreds of forms, maybe thousands, and they're only becoming more prominent, especially in the workplace. Joyce Gioia is here with us today. She's a road warrior travel expert, but she's here today as a workplace futurist. Before we get started, Joyce, I'm just curious, what does that mean, a workplace futurist?
I look at what's happened in the past, what's happening now, and attempt to help project what's going on and going to happen in the future regarding the workforce in the workplace.
Sure. And so in this case, we're talking about robots. We're talking about robotics. How soon are they going to take our jobs?
Sheldon Cooper on The Big Bang Theory is not worried at all about how soon robots will affect his job. He embraces technology. But for people like us, we need to be concerned about how soon automation is going to have an effect on us.
Sure.
So actually there was an article in Business Insider that by the year 2025, 1/3 of us will be replaced by robots. 1/3 of us. And that includes doctors and lawyers and accountants too.
And we're talking about in just 10 years.
10
One
short
decade,
years,
1/3 of us are out of a job. Well, what can we do?
Yes, there are 3 mistakes to avoid.
Okay.
And the first mistake to avoid to protect your job from being replaced by a robot is not to stay on top of technology. There's a new Windows version out. Get it, learn it, know it. The second mistake to avoid is to let the world pass you by. Now, I was speaking in Singapore, and an older gentleman came up to me and said, "My job is being taken by the new MBAs. I'm being pushed out." And I said, "Get an MBA." He didn't like that very much, but you know, that's the reality. We need to be making sure that we're staying ahead of the curve
no
ourselves.
matter what generation you're a part of, there's no longer that generational excuse.
Exactly.
Interesting.
And the third mistake to avoid is not taking care of your network. You know, we need to be in touch with our network not only when we need them, but all the time.
It is so interesting. We were just talking about this, even right here in the studio, the cameras that are on us right now. Just, you know, a couple of years ago, a matter of years ago, there were people out here moving these cameras, and now you folks at home, of course, can't see it, but they all just move on automation. We have somebody in a room in the back who punches a button, and they swing around and they focus on us and they show us. So we are certainly seeing this in our industry. So many people are seeing it in their industries. But there are jobs that will never be taken over by robots. Let's talk about that.
Well, I have a save formula that will help people save their jobs. S is for stay ahead of advancing technology. A is for attention. Pay attention to what's happening, and you can do that by using Flipboard, using Google News, and you can literally customize these to what you need to know to stay on top of your industry. V is for visit your competitors' websites. Sign up for their newsletters. Make sure you know what's happening in their world as well. And E is for energy. Keep yours up with exercise and
Fitbit, that's key.
And the right food, the right diet for you.
So a lot of it is just taking care of yourself and taking care of those skills that make you great at your job. And if you do that, I guess there's a little less of a chance that a machine can come in and take it. Joyce Gioia here with us.
People can sign up for my free Herman Trend Alert at www.hermantrendelert.com. And that's Herman like Herman Munster. But unlike Herman Munster, you won't let the world pass you by if you sign up for the Herman Trend Alert.
A perfect way to remember it, but even if you can't, we'll have it online for you at kbtx.com. Joyce Gioia, thank you so much for being here with us again.
Keep up with technology and you'll keep your job.